Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I got late because I had some connection problem. Right, so can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Yes. So then we discussed about so on the very first day, we discussed about the topic. Then I helped you to formulate the topic correctly. Then next, we discussed about the objectives. So after that, we talked about the literature related to your topic, how to find literature. From there, how can you identify the techniques, objectives, activities. So after that, we discuss how to frame the intervention plan. So, and you did your proposal presentations too. I think you all have done your proposal presentations and you have uploaded it to the LMS. So today is the last lecture on how to make the final thesis, right? So here that I have given the guidelines. Can you all see the screen now? Here, the general arrangement of the dissertation. First, the cover page. So you have to that the whole page, right? The title page, full page should include the following information. So that should be the title, your topic, then your full name, your student number, the degree program, then your campus, right? If you have faculty, do you have faculties in your university? So you all are doing education, so you don't have a faculty, it seems. Then your month and the year of submission, right? So then here I have given an example. This is the topic I just put for an example, effectiveness of outcome-based education for students in grade 6. So it should be, for the font size should be 16. The topic of your title, the font of the title should be 16. So what is the font style? What's the font style that you are supposed to use?
Times New Roman.
Times New Roman, right? So it should be Times New Roman. And you have, so then it should be 16, right? So then, after that, so it should be in this format in the middle, right? So then you have to put the month and year of submission. I think so. Then I put month and year of submission. Then next, inside the first page. Now this is the first page. අපි ළඟකට යමුකෝ. Right. So then inside, now that was the first page. This one, your title. The title should be there. Then your name. Then your registration number. Then your degree, program, campus, date, and month. Then inside the first page, the first inside page, full page, the whole page should not be numbered. First page should not be numbered. It's blank. Page numbering with Roman number should be started from the next page onwards. That means that soon after the first page, the inside one, it is not numbered, right? So then again in that you have to write the title, right? Title, then by name, your name, right? Can you all see? Can you all see the screen? Can you all see the screen?
Yes,
Okay,
Yes,
right.
madam, we can see.
Yes,
Right. So inside the first page, title of your research, it should be font size 16. Then by, after that, your name, font size 14. Then your number, B.Ed, whatever it is, your registration number. Then a dissertation submitted in partial fulfillment of the requirement for the Bachelor of Education degree program. So whatever it is, your campus and date. It is font size 12. Right. Then next one, 1.3, that is the abstract. Did I teach you how to write an abstract? මම කතා කරන්නේ the abstract එකක් ලියන හැටි. Didn't I tell you how?
Abstract your
Yes, please, madam.
objective name, madam.
What's that, Puta? Yes, Shamala?
Objectives.
No, didn't I
Abstract
teach
කියන්නේ
you how? Didn't I teach you how to write abstract? Abstract is the after finishing the final thing, you are writing the whole picture, because by reading the abstract, we can understand the whole thing, right? So abstract, I'll show you one. I'll show you one of my abstracts. I'll share this. Right, so now your title should be there on the front. Then introduction, oh not this, wait. Wait, abstract, wait, I'll give you. Give me 2 minutes. Right, okay. I will share this. Okay, can you all see now? Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Can
see.
Right, okay. Now look at here. This is one of the abstracts that I have written for a research article, right? I have given an introduction about my topic. So my topic is this. Here it is effectiveness of outcome-based education towards empowering pre-service teachers to achieve intended goals of teacher education for sustainable development, right? So that is my topic. So this is that I have presented at Global Summit 2025 New Delhi, India. So then this is my abstract. So then I have given a brief introduction about what is outcome-based education, because my keywords are outcome-based education, student, teachers, right? So these keywords I have to introduce here. So then this is the introduction I have given. It should be very brief, because an abstract should be the maximum 300 words. So therefore you have to include everything in the abstract, right? Here now the introduction I have given, outcome-based education, OBE, is a student-centered approach that emphasizes on what should learners know, understand, demonstrate, and how to adapt to life beyond formal education. So it has, I have taken some extract from Stan 2017. I have taken from his definition, right? It was evident that the traditional teacher-centered education was unable to produce quality competent teachers to the system. Therefore, the current practice should be changed in order to produce an effective teacher through teacher education. This research work was service teachers of English in the National College of Education in Sri Lanka. So then I am explaining my research. First, I gave a definition of what I am doing, then about my keyword, then I am writing what I am doing, right? The current practice, then I am writing. It was evident that the traditional teacher-centered education was unable to produce quality competent teachers. This is like the gap. So the gap, now we are doing research to fill the gaps. Gap fill කරන්න අපි හැමතිස්සෙම research කරන්නේ. So then this is my gap. So then what I am doing to fill the gap? Therefore, the current practice should be changed in order to produce an effective teacher through teacher education. So this is what I am going to do. This research work was pursued to evaluate the performance of pre-service teachers of English in a National College of Education in Sri Lanka to determine the objective. Now, I have only one or two objectives. I have only one objective, so I have written that there. If you have many objectives, you can write them. So, my objective is to investigate the effectiveness of outcome-based education in teacher education through their performances. That is my objective, because I have presented one of the objectives of my PhD. So then I have taken only one. Then the researcher utilized therapy. Then you can use in action research, you can use I, but you can write author. The author, then the author, the author and the researcher utilized experimental method with a cohort sample of 163 pre-service teachers. So I have written the designs. Action research. So your research design is action research, right? With the cohort sample means you don't need to write the same word. Cohort sample means your sample. My sample is 163 pre-service teachers, 81 from the control group and 82 from the experimental group, because I did an experimental research. Also, an observation schedule was employed as the primary data gathering tool to award marks. When I have written about my data collection tools also. I have written about my objectives, then my sample, then about the data collection tools. So, abstract, because when we read the abstract, you should the reader should be able to get the idea about your whole research, right? Then right, primary data gathering tool to award marks during their teaching. Then also an observation schedule was employed as the primary data gathering tool to award marks during their teaching practicum, which consists listed criteria under 4OB principles. Research again, so you can write about yours. So my OB principles are design down, clarity of focus, expanded opportunity, high expectation. So that is in my research, my theory, right? You don't need to write the theories. You can write what you have. You can talk about your tools, right? If you have used many, like interviews, then whom you interview. So data collection tools utilized were a questionnaire that was given to the students and an interview, focus group interview or whatever it is, you can write about your tools, right? If you have utilized many, you can write about them. Then also an observation schedule was employed as the primary data gathering tool to award marks during their teaching practicum, which consisted criteria under 4OB principles: design down, clarity of focus, expanded opportunity, and high expectation. This study adopted a quantitative research design. So I had my research. So if you have mixed research, mixed method, because if you may use quantitative and qualitative both, then it is called mixed research design, right? Employing the independent sample t-test. So I used the analytical method. Data analysis method is independent sample t-test and quartile categories. So these are my analytical methods, data analysis methods, to evaluate the effectiveness of OBE by comparing the mean scores of experimental and control groups. So you can write about your data analytical analysis. You can write about your data analytical tools, right? In action research, we don't expect that very big thing. So you can write your data analysis method, right? Then after that, we talk about the findings. Now we talked about data analysis. Then from there, what I found. Findings reveal that the teacher trainees from the experimental group outperformed the control group, and OBE implemented led to significant improvement in the achieving outcomes related to OBE principles. Right. So then I am writing about my conclusion. That means now in your research, after writing the conclusion, you can include them, what you have concluded. Teaching. The study concludes that the findings can results වලින් හොයාගත්ත එක. ඒ තමයි findings ටික. Then conclusion. The study concludes that OBE offers a robust framework for aligning educational practices to achieve the desired outcomes. Recommendation for, it was a recommendations. Conclusion, it was a recommendations. Recommendation for future implementation is teacher trainees in the control group should be made aware of OBE through seminars to increase their knowledge and skills in coping up with the learning teaching process. It is also recommended that future implementation strategies should be employed to OBE approach in pre-service teachers. So everything is there. First, you started with an introduction, or we have taken from some scholars written about your keyword. So after that, you give the gap, right? You can tell that in Sri Lanka that there are less number of research conducted on based on this. There are very less research conducted on this title, on this topic. So then you can write about what you are going to do. After that, you can write about research design, your prior data gathering tools, get data collection tools. Then after that, research design, then data analytical method. Then before that, you have to write the objective. Objective. So then after objective, then first you give the introduction, then you give the gap. Then after that, you write about your objective. So after the objective, you write about your sample, then data collection tools. So after that, research design, then analytical method, findings, conclusion, and recommendation. So all these things should be there in the abstract, right? Anything you want to get clarified related to abstract. Yan balan. If you have any problem related to abstract, tell me. Yes, tell. Yes, if there's anything you want to get clarify related to abstract, you tell me.
No, ma'am. Clear.
Is it clear? Right. Okay. Then we'll go to the, this is the abstract. So I have given you everything that you have to include in the abstract related to your one, right? Then we'll go to your, stop sharing this. Right. So then abstract. So in abstract, that is page number 2, Roman number, right? That should be Roman number. The abstract should be a concise description of the problem addressed in the research, the method of solving them, the results and conclusion. So in your case, you don't need to include lot of data analysis methods and all because it is not expected here. The method of solving them, how did you do that? You can talk about your intervention plan here, right? So the problem you addressed, then what's the intervention you used, right? So you can write, right? So I use these activities and techniques. Then results and conclusion, right? So then it's a single page one to introduce the topic.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Describe how you, yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Do we need to include our intervention plan also? That we put the
No,
table
just a
wise?
little.
That
Just
one.
a little. No. In the abstract is only a one paragraph. So in this paragraph,
Okay.
you have to write, you don't need to write the intervention plan. You can say that these techniques or methods you use, that's
The simply touching and
otherwise you don't need to
writing.
write everything because you are writing in detail everything. Yes. Right.
Okay.
Right. So then you have to introduce your topic. Yeah. The abstract should be a concise description of the problem addressed in the research, the method of solving them, what's the method you used, the results and conclusion. The abstract should be a single page, single spaced. Single spaced. So you have to introduce the topic, describe how you did the research, then discuss the results and explain the impact. What happened after doing the research, right? Right. Next one. Next page, 1.4, acknowledgement. Page number, Roman number 3, right? So then it is expected the candidate to acknowledge those who helped in the research. So you can go to, now if you go to internet, you can find lots of research, right? Masters and bachelors, sample research, dissertations you can find. So you find how to write the acknowledgement, right? So here it is page, Roman number 3, the page is Roman number 3. 1 to 3 වලට ආවේ නැහැ. Acknowledgement is also page number 3. So there you have to write to whom you should offer your gratitude for helping you to prepare this thesis. කවුද උදව් කරේ මේකට කියලා you have to show your gratitude in that one, acknowledgement. So go to Google and find thesis, then you can find how they have written the acknowledgement. Next one, declaration. Next page, 1.5, declaration, page number, Roman number 4. So you have to write this. This dissertation is my original work and has not been submitted previously for a degree at this. I have not given this to anything, or I have not copied from others. Right? To the best of my knowledge, it does not contain any material published or written by any other person. කවුරුත් මේක publish කරපු නැති කවුරුත් ලියපු නැති එකක් තමයි මේ ලියන්නේ මම මේක මගේම වැඩක් except as acknowledged in the text, right? So then you have to say that you are doing an original thing, right? So after that, your name, signature and date. Your name, signature and date. That means you give the proof you have done the work. Right. Next one, certification by the supervisor that now I requested the university to divide you among the lecturers. Then each one can go through 5. So here that you write, this is to certify that this dissertation is based on the work carried by your name carried by your supervisor. Under my supervision, the dissertation has been prepared according to the format stipulated and is of acceptable standard. Certified by, the write your name and send me that I can use my e-signature for the supervisor's signature, right? And date. Once you finish, you send me, then I ask, even if they give you some other lecturers, you can get theirs, right? Then next one, table of contents. Now here, table of contents, you can just refer to a dissertation, master's or bachelor's from the internet. And table of content is page number, Roman number 5, right? 1.7 tama table of contents from page number 5. Roman. So then you have to write all the tables you have given. Table you have to write the figure source figure 1.7 table. So after that source right? You have to write the tables of content with page numbers. Then list of 1.8 list of tables, page number 6. There's a list of figures, page number 7, Roman number 7. That list of abbreviations, if you have OBE, outcome-based education. So like that, if you have written some abbreviations, you can use them. Right? Abbreviations, OBE, outcome-based education, like that you have to write. That is page number 8, Roman number 8. Then number 2. The body of the dissertation. Let me write. අපි කියන්නේ scientific research එකක් නෙවෙයි අපේ තියෙන්නේ. අපේ තියෙන්නේ action research එකක්. Action research එක. Right. From here onwards, the body of the dissertation. අපි අර කයින් කරපනේ උඩට. ඔයගොල්ලෝ වරද්ද ගන්න. Right, so you are writing an action research. Right, the body of the dissertation, and after the body of the dissertation, chapter 1, identification of the problem. First, you can write some definitions, overall definition, paragraph. After that, you had to write, how did you identify this problem? So you can write, you had been appointed to this school and you had been working there for this much of time and you were given these classes for teaching this subject. So there you observed this problem, or there you, when you were marking papers, you identified. So like that, you had to write. First, you give an introduction about the problem, then general introduction. Paragraph, paragraph. Then after that, you write, what your problem? How did you identify? Right. Then, what do you mean by close context? 2.1. 2.1 එක chapter 2 එක. What is close context? අපි කතා කරා. What is close context? Anybody who can remember, tell me. Context? මතක නැහැ. Close context means how did you identify the problem? Through observation, by giving a questionnaire, by giving interviews. So, proposal presentation is so like that. How did you identify the problem? In detail explain karan. Then academic context means literature. Well, box table don't put the table. So there's a way that you write the literature. Gap fill so you can even go to Google and read some dissertations. Then research ethics and limitations. First research ethics, then you go to research limitations. Then chapter 3, your intervention plan. Table so I taught you how to do that. Objective. Next one. Then after that, sub activities. So I told you how to do that. Right? So then intervention plan. First round of the intervention plan. So now there can be several rounds because you won't be able to achieve your objectives from the first round itself. You may happen to go for others. So then first round intervention plan period after that you can explain. After the table, you can explain a little what did you do. So you can explain. Then your reflection. Idea. So you have to write what happened because you did this, and during that what happened, you can write your reflection. Then after that, second round of intervention plan. Making so there were some other students remaining. Then you planned again. We know that intervention plan. So then you can again put the table, explain, and after that write the reflection. So now here, first the students were, these activities were conducted for this number of students for these days. And these kind of activities were used and these kind of resources were utilized. But out of the 8 students, only 5 students could get more marks during these 2 months. So after that, I wanted to help the rest of the students. So then I changed my intervention plan. Then you can write, you can show your intervention plan. So then you can write. So then in order to get the 100% achievement, the intervention plan was changed and these things were used. These methods were used and these resources were utilized. You can talk about physical resources, human resources. So after that, you can write your reflection. So during the second intervention, almost all the students could achieve their objectives. They could get high marks from the tests that they were given. Like that, you can write your reflection. Still, I couldn't complete. I couldn't help them to achieve the objectives. You can write that. Making up the conclusion. So you have done the research. You have got some results. Then you can analyze the results. Analyze conclusion. Conclusion. Then references and appendices. අපි ගැන කතා කරමු. Now the style. Simplicity and directness of writing style is recommended. Simple. කියන්නේ ඔය වලට ලොකු වචන දාන්න නැතුව කාටවත් තේරෙන්නේ නැති. So don't write high flown language. Not very simple language. අම්මා බත්කයි තාත්තා කුඹුරටයයි ඒ වගේ වැඩ නෙවෙයි. So you have to write standard language, not very high flown language. Right? Simplicity and directness of writing style is recommended. The dissertation should be free of spelling, no grammar mistakes, no typing errors. You have to no punctuation errors. ඒ ඔක්කොම check කරලා බලන්න ඕනේ. A high standard of editing is expected. Proof draft එකක් හදලා. So then after that you can give somebody for proofreading or grammar checking, spelling checking, right? You can write the first draft, then you go for the second draft, like that. Typing and binding, then paper and layout. Right? So then you have to use A4 papers. So these are the margins. Top right, bottom margins should be 2 centimeters. Top, right, bottom. Left margin, bind කරන පැත්ත 3 centimeters. Left margin. Right. Then only one side of the paper should be used for typesetting, right? Only one side, not both sides. ඒක පැහැදිලි නැති වෙනවා. Fonts and spacing. All the text in the dissertation should be Times New Roman font. The font is Times New, not Calibri body or whatever it is. Should be Times New Roman when එකක්වත් බෑ. And font size should be 12, except the special things like title. ඒ වගේ වැර. Chapter headings, හැමතෙම chapter heading should not exceed 16 points. 16 තමයි chapter heading එක ඊට වඩා දාන්නේ. Other titles, කියන්නේ heading එක chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 කියන එක 16. ඊට පස්සේ එනේවා introduction වගේ ඒවා 14, right? Justify කරන්න දාන්න. Justify කියන you know what is justification here? Look at here. I don't know whether you can see my computer. On the computer ඔයගලන් මේ තියෙනවනේ උඩ ඒක තියෙනවා මේ justify කරන්න මෙහෙම I don't know whether you can see that. ලස්සන්ට මේ paragraph එක කේක් කැල්ලක් වගේ තියෙන එක. Justify කරන්න ඕනේ. Right? For full justification must be used to paragraph. Spacing 1.5 lines දෙකක් අතර 1.5 with extra spaces between paragraph is recommended. Paragraph අතර දෙඩි චුට්ටක් වැඩි කරන්න කමක් නැහැ. Student may choose appropriate spacing for the list of references and the appendices. Numbering pages. All papers should be numbered. That means declaration and supervisor certification, page, acknowledgement, abstract, table of contents, list of tables, list of figures, and list of abbreviations. All should be Roman numbers. Appendices that follow the list of references. References are the appendices. That means the things you can include. Questionnaire, whatever it is, that the things that you have utilized in your research, right? So, appendices that follow the list of references should be numbered with the uppercase Roman number. Maybe the uppercase Roman number appendices නම් කරන්න ඕන. Then number the main text. ඊපස්සේ chapter 1 වල ඉඳලා 1 2 3 4 5 6 කියලා pages නම් කරන්න. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 5, then all the pages from chapter 1 onwards, 1 2 3 4 5, all the pages should be numbered. Hindu Arab. අපි කියන්නේ Hindu Arab කියන්නේ මේවට කියන්නේ. Those are Roman numbers, Hindu Arab numbers. Up to references, you have to use this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? All page numbers should be placed on the bottom right edge. Bottom right edge. Then bottom එකේ right edge. මේ දකුණු කෙළවරෙන් තමයි number එක දාන්නේ. Like දකුණු කෙළවරේ. Bottom right edge. Right, okay. Binding, copies for final submission, hard binding, right? Should be in black color, cover page with gold color letters. So then title, student's name, submission year, all should be printed on the side of the cover page. Cover page print කරන්න ඕන. Then the next one is the most important thing, the references. So up to now, if you have any doubt, tell me. Before going to references, if you have any doubt, tell me. If you did not understand anything, you tell me. කියන්න මට මේක තේරුන්නේ නැහැ කියලා you can tell me. Right? Anything that you want to get clarified, if you want me to repeat, is everything clear up to now? Here. Is everything clear up to now? Then
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. You asked to do the black color front, the first page as a black color, no? Because from the Epic campus, they share us the picture. It have to be the
what's the color they
maroon
have given?
one. Maroon color one.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay, it's okay. Right, maroon color. Wait.
So
Maroon, ne? It's
may I share
maroon.
with the group? Then you can see the
Yeah.
here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, maroon color cover page with gold color letters, ne? Right. Okay. Then the title, student's name, and the submission year should be printed on the side, right? Binding. Okay, we'll go to the references. Any other thing? Any other thing you want to get clarified?
Word limit, madam.
I'll tell you. Word limit. What is the limit that is given from the university, your campus? Is it 10,000?
6,000.
6,000.
6,000. Right. Okay. Right. So then, references. So you have to write the references should be in accordance with instruction of psychological association. APA referencing. එක තමයි use කරන්න ඕනේ APA referencing. So then, if you are using a journal article with one author, right? If there's only one author in your journal article, here the surname should be there, comma, the other names, that means initials, and put the full stop, then the year, full stop, then the name of the title of the research, right? Then name of the journal article should be italic. Can you see this? Italicized. Should be in italic. Italic දානවනේ italic කරන්න කොහොමද කියලා මෙතන තියෙන මේ taskbar එකේ italic, bold, italic, underline, italic, right? Then here volume, keyවෙනි volume එකද, then pages. 414, 421 means that pages. Then next one, journal article, 2 authors. When there are 2 authors in the journal article, look at here. Surname, Calvo, comma, M.G. comma, that this is one author. And when there are 2 and rolling sambandha karanda, then Lang, comma, P.J. then year dot name of the title of the topic එක. Then gaze pattern when looking at emotional pictures, motivationally biased attention. Here this is italicized is that the journal. Journal එක තමයි italicized කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ volume එක 28 කියන්නේ. Volume කියන්නේ volumes වලින් දාන journals, and these are the pages. Then journal article when there are 3 authors, right? Beck, comma, A.T. comma, Epstein, comma, N. comma, Brown, comma, G. comma, and Steer, comma, R.A. year. Then this is an invented for measuring clinical anxiety, means the title. Psychometric properties, it's also part of title. Then Journal of Consulting and Clinical Psychology is the journal. Journal is italicized. 56 is the volume. These are the page numbers, right? Then if we have taken a journal article online, right? If you have taken online journal articles, Scholar, Google Scholar, so then you M.L.2009, choral singing and prison inmate is the topic, influence of performing in a prison choir. So that is the title. Journal of Correlational Education is the name of the journal. It is italicized. 60 is the volume. 52 to 65 means the page numbers. Retrieved from means you have taken from this URL. So I write the URL here. Because when you are referring an article, you can copy paste from the URL, right? Retrieved from. On date if you have taken from a book, right? If you have read a book and taken name, then if there are more than 3 now, etal කියලා දාන්න අපි තුමු 4 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා කියලා etal කියලා දාන්න, right? Here කොහෙන් et.l etal ඔක බලන්නකෝ හැර තියෙනවා ඔයගලන්ගේ you can find from the references from others, then put the year and write, right? More than 3 ට වැඩි නම් book එකක් නම් shipley, w.c.year. Then this is the book name, Shipley Institute of Living Scale, name of the book, and then the place, right? Okay. Chapter in book chapter එකක් නම් පොතක කොටසක් නම් book chapters තියෙනවා. එතකොට name, wait, RAS, n.year, aging of the brain and its impact on cognitive performance, integration of structural and functional findings. It is the topic. So then may book chapter kiya me Carrick and like that editors, right? These are editors. This is the book. Handbook of Aging and Cognition is the book. Italicized කරලා තියෙනවා. Second edition, pages 1 to 90. So this is the address where the press or whatever the place is, right? Then next one, Wechsler, d.year. So then this is the title, Wechsler Memory Scale Revised, San Antonio Psychological Corporation. So this is right, something else, right? Then organization as author. Organization එකක් නම් මේ author කෙනෙක් ලියලා නෙවෙයි, an organization, right? Look at here. Author කෙනෙක් විතර දාන්නේ organization. American Psychological Association 2010 report on aging and strategies on helping the elderly. So this is the report. එක අපි utilize කරනවා. ඒක කොහෙද press එක Washington DC, preface, forward and introduction. Right. So then if you want to cite from the preface, forward or introduction, right. So කොහෙර introduction එකකින් forward කරපු එකකින් කොහෙන් හරි ගත්තොත්, right? Look at here. If you want to cite from the preface, forward or introduction in a book, do the same, but state preface, forward or introduction එක කියලා ලියන්න. බලන්න මේක. Funk, r. and Colin, m. year. Preface එක තමයි අරන් තියෙන පොතක. In E.W. Ludlow editor මෙයා Ludlow, Understanding English Grammar එක තමයි පොතේ නම. Pages 2, Needham again place එක මේක කරපු තැන. Right? Okay. Next one. Right. Then in-text citation. In-text citation means inside the now when we are writing especially the literature review, you have to write the in-text citation. එතන මෙච්චර ගොඩාක් ලියන්නේ අපි නමයි year එකයි විතරයි. අපි ගත්තොත් මෙයා first one. Funk and මේ Funk R and Colin ඒවන තියෙන්නේ Funk and Colin 1998. එච්චර R ඒ මුකුත් දාන්නේ නැහැ. Funk and Colin 1998. මෙයාගේ මේක නම් American Psychology Association 2010. මේකේ Wechsler 1987. මේකේ Ras 2000 like that. Only the name, initials දාන්නේ නැහැ. Shipley 1986. So then you don't need to write initials, only the surname and the year, right? Okay. Then in text citation, follow the author date method of in-text citation. Author date, not the year, right? This means that the author's last name and the year of publication. Author's last name එකයි මං කිව්වේ. Funk, then දෙන්නෙක්නේ Funk R and Colin name කියන්නේ Funk and Colin 1998. Right? So then you have to write, follow the author's here. This means that the author's last name and the year of publication for the source should appear in the text. If the work you are referring to a piece of work but not directly quoting the material, you only have to state the surname of the author and the year of publication only. One example, example 1, Steinberg 2002. Right? Like that. So the when you're writing the literature review only, you are writing like this. Steinberg 2002 found no significant differences between, like that you write the rest of the literature, right? Here. ඕන්න මෙහෙම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒක start කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන. Steinberg 2002 stated. Steinberg 2002 reported. මෙතන අන්තිමට ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් මේ paragraph එක ලියලා at the end within bracket Steinberg 2002. Right. Then මේ ලියන et al එක Beck, et al dot 1992 view the monitoring. You can write the rest of the things, right? Okay. If you are quoting exactly from a piece of work, අපි දුවා quote කරනවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපිට මේ when you are taking from somebody, we can't take the whole thing and write. අපිට අනුන් ලියන එක හැම මේක ලියන්න බෑ, ඒක තහනම්. You have to paraphrase. In literature review, you can't directly take from their pages or whatever it is and write in ours. It's prohibited. You have to write in your own words but give your recognition to him. ඔයාගේ වචන වලින් එක ලියලා එයාට දෙන්න ඕනේ due recognition එක. Right? So then if you are quoting exactly from a piece of work, you should state the name of the author.
Well,
You should state the name of the author, date of publication and the page number. Quote කරනවා නම් piece of work කාගෙන් හරි ඒකම ගන්නවා නම් අපි ලියන්න ඕනේ quotations අතරම here that you can write within inverted commas the whole thing, right? Otherwise we can't do that. එහෙම නැතුව අපි we have to paraphrase it, right? If you are quoting exactly from a piece of work, you should state the name of the author, date of the publication and the page number. The statement that is quoted should have double quotation marks in the beginning. So if you are directly quoting from somewhere, මේ double quotations වලින් ගන්න. මේ quotation වලින් පටන් අරන් ඒක ලියලා quotation වලින් ඉවර කරන්න. Look at here. Steinberg 2002 stated that, within open the inverted commas, then write your paragraph and close from the inverted commas, then page number කීයද තිබුණේ කියලා ලියන්න. Example 2, right? There are different ways that we are doing in-text citation. We can write at the beginning name and the year within brackets. Then you write stated, reported, like that. You can write reporting words and you write it. Otherwise you can write open the inverted commas. You can take the whole code, that means the paragraph or the sentences, at the end of it, you have to use inverted commas, then write Steinberg within brackets. If you do not pass it, Steinberg, comma, year 2002, page number මොකද කියලා ලියන්න. Make sure all sources that are cited in the text must appear in the reference list. This is called in-text citation. Steinberg 2002, page 35. Citation. Then in the reference, it should be the long one. අපි කතා කරේ කලින්. ඒ ටික that long one should be there in the references. මේ හැම in-text citation එකම long reference එක තියෙන්න ඕන. Right at the end of the project. Then if you take long quotations, right? If your quotation is more than 40 words, වචන 4ට වැඩි නම් you should omit the quotation mark. Quotation mark අයින් කරන්න. Start the quotation on a new line intended half inch from the left margin. Intend කරනවා කියන්නේ චුට්ටක් මෙහාට කරලා ලියන්න line එකේ. In the same place you would begin a new throughout see example here මේ වගේ research evidence suggests that females are better at paper folding tasks compared to males. Steinberg 2002 suggests that this may be due to the females being better at tasks that involve 3D processing compared to the male counterparts who are better at 2D tasks. This phenomenon could be attributed to females being exposed to more 3D tasks in their daily life. So then you have to write the page number, right? If it is more than 40 words. Right, then appendices. Appendices means that you have to use questionnaire, then interview schedules, if you have given some papers, or if you are adding some corrected versions or corrected papers or whatever it is, that is, they are called appendices. Sakshi. Sakshi. Detailed information or data which may increase the usefulness of the dissertation for subsequent workers. So then whatever you have done during this research, but which are too detailed for inclusion in the main body, but you can't include them because then it extends a lot. So therefore you are using it at the end as appendices, right? So you have to name them appendix 1, appendix 2, like that. Then tables and figures. Whenever possible, tables and figures included in the text should be confined to a single page. අපි කලින් ගත්තනේ tables and figures, right? Should be placed as close as possible to the first mention of this in the text. The title and the legends of both tables and figures must give enough information so that they can be understood without referring to the text. So then you have, when you are using figures, the graph එකක් කියලා. So that you have to write on the top figure, number current 4.1. What is the figure one? So interview, that data from the interview schedule, like that. You have to name them, right? Source of image, image, you have to name the image and the source. Where did you take it? Right? Table also the same. Table 3.1. Table එක මොකක්ද? යටින් source එක ගත්ත source එක. Right? ඊළඟට adequate margin should be left on pages with tables and figures. Right? Okay. Sometimes some tables you may need to use landscape, or because that we are using. Sometimes you may happen to write landscape, so when necessary you can use accordingly, right? The top of the printed page should be at the binding edge. Do not include tables, figures that are not referred in the text, right? So then you should not use unnecessary things. That means if you are used only for your purposes only, you have to use them, right? Then standard international unit should be used, right? So standard international unit should be used. Unit symbol should be written after the numerical value. Okay, that means millimeters. That means you are using some here 5 millimeters, like there are standard ways of writing. You have to use them. Length of the dissertation, that it should be, as you said, what is the number of words? It is How many? How many words you have to use? Are you sure that is 6,000 words?
Yes, madam.
6.
Okay, right. 6,000. It's a small number. 6,000 is right. Okay, right. Now, uh, tell me now any other clarification that you need related to what I have explained. Because I will share this with you. I will share it to your group today itself. When are you supposed to hand over the dissertation?
February 28th.
28th of February.
Yeah.
Are you still doing your research?
Uh-huh.
Or have you completed? Have you not yet started your research? Yeah, so then we did, you had more than enough time after finishing your proposal presentations. ඒක ගොඩාක් ඒවා correct කරා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ. Then you had enough time to do. That means February means that when are you, now today you started your vacation. When are you starting again? 29th. You have 1 week vacation. Again, you have another vacation in February. When it is started? Your February vacation for the exams. Some schools they have vacation, some schools they don't have. Right. Any other thing that you want to clarify?
Madam, can you share this PDF, please?
PDF?
Yes, that you are discussing now, that one. Can we see
Yeah,
that
I
also?
can send. Yeah, I can send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to the group, then they will send it to you. Mm,
Ma'am, there is a small thing related to the campus. They share the structure of the thesis.
uh-huh.
They shared something in LMS and it's
Okay.
different, which
It
you
doesn't matter.
displayed.
Yeah,
So
that's why I wanted to open it, right? So then I tried to open it, but I couldn't. So one of the students had sent me the, if you have, can you just send me that to my
yeah,
WhatsApp
shall I
number?
upload it to my our
Yeah,
chat
upload
box?
it. Yes, yes, yes. Then I can
Yeah,
open
sure.
it.
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Just upload to the our group chat, ma'am.
Okay, right. Shall I open it?
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, I can see only the cover page of this Apex Campus. This one. Where is the rest? Wait. Hmm. Yeah, but I can see only the cover page here.
Well, it's 22 pages, ma'am.
Can't see any. How can I open it? See, on the cover page is seen. Can you share? If I stop sharing, can you share? Here, you share it quickly. I stopped sharing. Can you please share?
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly do. Yeah, quickly do it.
This is the one, ma'am.
Okay, still I didn't see. All right, okay, you go through it. Yeah, just send me also. Just go down and show them the rest of the pages. Slowly go through, then they can see.
That's it, ma'am.
Okay, right. So is there any Huda, can you send it to my WhatsApp also?
Yeah, sure,
Send.
ma'am.
I can't open the link. You send me that PDF.
Okay.
Right, then I can
Yeah, I will share. Okay, ma'am.
Download it. Right. Anything that you want to get clarified? Out of what we have discussed today. So you go to Google and go to Google Scholar and open some thesis written by some people, and then you can get some ideas on how to write the literature review, how to write the declaration, and also you can get lots of ideas. Right? So now you don't need to go to libraries. Everything is there at your fingertip. We are so lucky compared to people who were living earlier doing research. You don't need to go to libraries now. Everything is there. So anything that you want to get clarified, please tell me. You don't have any problem? Everything is okay that you can. Now I think I don't want to share my document because that your friend has sent has already. Here, yes, I can share it in the chat. She has already shared it, Putha. Here. Wait. Putha, can you send it to the chat again that your friends can then download it?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
It is already in the LMS also, madam.
Okay, doesn't matter. So if they cannot, there may be some students who cannot access to LMS, so they can download now.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Putha. So then you can download. Did you receive? Is it in the chat?
Even, ma'am, I share with the WhatsApp also.
All right, okay.
Yes, you can see.
Right, okay. So then so hope that you don't have any other thing to be clarified, so we can finish the session.
So, ma'am, we follow the campus structure, no?
Yes. Because now the references, you can just go through what I have explained. References even that you can use that when we were discussing, even I showed you how to use the references from this word also. Right, so any other thing?
Here, ma'am, according to this one, approved by, so we have to put your name here.
Yeah, okay. My name.
It's,
Then if you say
it's with the declaration page.
yes, I can put my
Approved by.
yeah. I can send put my signature.
So
if you say.
academic supervisor, so your name is there.
Yes.
So, ma'am, as a managing director, whose name we need to put?
You better ask from the university campus who should be there.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. So then, can we conclude the class today?
Ma'am, is so far it's clear for me. In case if we need help, shall we message you through
Okay.
WhatsApp?
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. You can. Yes, you can. Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you, ma'am.
Okay, right. Okay, so thank you for joining. Hope you will all do your research well and genuinely. Then, because if you do it genuinely, you can learn a lot of things, right? So then we'll see your research. Okay.
And sorry, ma'am, some students asking even they want to have your PDF also. What you
No,
described
okay. I'll send.
they
send.
also have that one.
Okay, right. I'll
Okay.
send
Thank you, ma'am.
it to the group, right? Even we
Yes,
see whether
ma'am.
I can send it to the chat, then you can download. Okay, that's great. Wait.
Yeah.
How can I do that? Wait. If I share, can I send it the is it possible?
For the upload into the group,
Save a
ma'am?
copy file. Save a copy. Yeah, if I share, is it possible? No, it's not possible.
No,
No, I have
no,
to
ma'am.
say. Okay. Where can I
Ma'am, go
see?
to the down part. There is a small icon called file. So just click it and upload it to the chat, our chat here.
Wait. Where do you find that in the chat? It is there. File.
Yeah, ma'am. In the chat box, at the underneath there is a emoji, GIF, file, and the screenshot. You can see only the according to the chat down part underneath one.
Right. Okay. Screenshot file. Right. Okay. File. I found file. But the thing is, give me 1 minute. Because when I saved it, it was saved somewhere that I could find. Where was it? Anyway, I'll send it to the group because I want to. It was saved somewhere. I couldn't find now.
Ma'am, just write the PDF name on your search bar, then it will show where it is.
Okay. Those also disappeared. Anyway, I'll send it to the group. Then they will send me, right? Okay, I can't find it now, where it has gone now. Because
Okay,
it was
ma'am.
it was not saved on the desktop or PC. It was saved somewhere that with I think
OneDrive.
that there's some Google Drive. Yes, it's in the
Yeah.
drive. So then I have to find it from there and send. Anyway, I'll send it to the group. Don't worry. I will send it to the group. Then they will send it to you, right? As an extra resource, I will send it. Don't worry, I'll send it today. So thank you for
Madam,
joining.
not
Yes,
to
Buddha?
approve. And they have sent the campus, they have sent another name, Madam,
For what?
to approve.
Another name?
Approved by
Yes.
they have sent another
You have
name to add
okay,
there.
okay. You have to totally adhere to the university rules, so you can do that, right? Campus
Okay.
rules. You can do whatever they say. Anyway, you complete. If you have any problem, you can message me. Then I will help you.
Madam,
Yeah.
we don't have any paper on exam, no? Only the whole marks will give through this research thesis, ma'am, right?
Research thing and your presentation, I have allocated
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
some marks, so I will add to it. Right.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Right. Then, okay, if you need anything that you can tell it to the campus. We'll meet again, right? Okay. Good night.
You, madam.
Good night. Thank you very much,
Good
ma'am.
night, madam.
Good night, madam. Thank
Good
you.
night.